I thought I'd leave filming this one a few days after I actually watched the film to see if I'd get less emotional, but evidently that didn't work. I'm really glad this is my last video of the day. So if you want to see me cry, stay tuned until the end. Hello, I'm Florentina Faconti and welcome to another new release review. Today I'm talking about the new Apple TV Plus film, CODA. Before I start my review, make sure you've clicked on that subscribe button, and for any updates about my channel, make sure you're following my Facebook page or my Instagram at Florentina Faconti. This film is about a CODA, child of deaf adults, called Ruby, who is the only hearing person in her family of fishermen, with an incredible singing voice. When I saw the trailer and all the promos that Apple were releasing, I wasn't too hyped about this. I was definitely going to watch it, but I wasn't super excited. When I actually watched the film, I was so surprised how much I enjoyed it. It was so beautiful and emotional. I was just hooked the whole way through. There was a great mixture between actual spoken dialogue and sign language, and I loved that it was such a big part of it because it just felt so authentic. There's one section of the film that I want to discuss some details of, but I'm going to leave that until the end of the video because there'll be some light spoilers, but also to save my makeup, to be honest. Subject matter wise, I knew that it was going to get emotional, but I didn't know it was going to hit me that hard. The performances from the main cast were phenomenal. They really gripped me. Plus the creative choices from the writer and director Shein. I just feel like everyone that was involved in making this film put so much into it that you could connect with it even if you had no experience with the subject matter. I always understood that it was hard for the deaf community, but you never fully understand people's struggles unless you experience it firsthand. I think this film portrayed it in such a great way that it showed both the positives where they were strong and it wasn't affecting their day-to-day life, and the negatives where they needed a bit of help and the support from their hearing daughter. I feel like it really made me more aware, and I came away from it learning quite a lot without it being specifically to teach or preachy. I'm going to move on to talking about those scenes that are a bit later into the film that really stuck with me. I'm not going to be spoiling the ending. This section happens a little bit before then, so if you want to keep watching, I'm not going to give everything away. But if you want to go into this not knowing anything, then turn off now and go and watch CODA on Apple TV+. Throughout the film, Ruby's working towards a concert with her choir in which she has a really important duet. The scene of the actual concert broke me, and I feel like I'm going to get emotional talking about it. I cried when I was writing my notes. It's really stuck with me and I can't stop thinking about it. Her family are coming to see her perform, her mum, her dad and her brother, but obviously they're all deaf going to a choir concert. But I found it so beautiful that they were still trying to support her in the thing that she loved. And then it gets to her duet, and you can see that they're getting really upset because obviously they can't hear her. And then the sound cuts out and you experience it from their point of view, which is absolutely heartbreaking. And then her dad has to start looking around the room at people's reactions from her performance because he doesn't know what his own daughter's singing voice sounds like, and that's just unimaginable. And then when they get home, he sits with Ruby and gets her to sing, and he puts his hands on her neck so that he can feel her voice. And those scenes are so beautifully written and performed and directed, just everything. And you can obviously see that it's affecting me this much still 4 days later. I really recommend this film. It is so powerful and gut-wrenchingly real, and it's easily become one of my favourite films of the year. Anyway, I'm going to go and cry now. I knew I was going to get emotional about this. So if you've seen CODA, let me know what you thought. Thanks for watching. Give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more of this. Preferably less crying next time. But as always, stay safe and look after yourselves. Bye.